What is up, everybody? I hope everybody's doing all right today. We are live, and I hope everybody's doing good today. I really do. I hope whatever's going on, wherever you are, I hope you're doing all right. I hope that you're getting through it, no matter what it is. And just remember, it always gets better. It does. It really does. I need to turn off this damn air in this office because it is cold in here. Hold on. Let's fix this. Yeah. Freeze out, man. Freeze out. It's like, I don't want to. Do you guys ever remember that going down the road when you were a kid? Maybe in the car, back of a truck, when you could ride in the back of a truck. People would want to play freeze out. I remember them days. I do. I talk like a Moda's heck, but really not. Anyways, you guys, here we are. Let's go ahead and bounce out with this music. Thank you for that wonderful intro music. So the topic is different today, as you guys notice. And it's because I spoke with a few people yesterday. I spoke with some people last week, and I actually spoke with somebody this morning that is going through drug recovery. They're doing it on their own. So we need to give them a big applause for that, because it's not easy doing it on your own. You can do it. It's possible. But I think it also depends on the type of drugs that you're addicted to, what kind of drugs you've been taking, and how serious it is. All that is a factor in recovery. I don't care what anybody says. I know there's people out there who say it doesn't matter what drugs you do, doesn't matter what you've been through, you can always do it on your own. That's not true. It's not true. I don't believe that. I do believe that, you know, you got to want to change. You got to want to stop. I mean, that does matter, but there's something that we need to remember here. And this isn't just opinion, neither. This is fact. Depending on the drug that someone is addicted to, excuse me, once they take so much of, you know, these different drugs, they're not thinking in their right mind. They're not thinking the way that me and you would think. So sometimes they can't just decide and make these decisions themselves, because the drug has, you know, attacked the brain, and the brain wants it. The brain says, wait, I need that. I need that. So I'm going to continue to put off the signals that I got to have it, got to have it, got to have it. No, I can't go without it. Right? So it's not always true when people say, oh, you can just do it on your own. You don't need nobody. You don't need anyone to tell you to do it. You don't need, a rehab to help you get through it, blah, blah, blah. Because I've learned differently now. I've learned that sometimes you do need that rehab. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, you got to want it. Yes. I'm just saying that sometimes you can't fully make those choices on your own because of the addiction getting in the way. Now, once you start going through that recovery process, now you're able to think more clearly, right? So let me go ahead and let's get the chat going here, maybe. I'm going to go ahead and put in the earbuds to you guys so you don't got to hear the voiceover. Um, I want you to know, though, that, whoever you might be, wherever you might be out there, that, listen, you're not this awful person because you did drugs or because you're doing drugs. It doesn't make you this horrible person that no one can love. Okay. And I can tell you that all the supporters here, if you're here at the lounge, if you decide to come in here, we're not going to judge you because you've got a drug addiction. We're not going to judge you at all. We're going to hopefully try to give you advice and opinions that will help you to move forward to get away from the drugs. Or maybe you're already going through the process of staying away from the drugs. We want to help you to continue to go down that same path and continue to stay away from the drugs. Okay. But we are not going to judge you. We are not going to belittle you. We are not going to treat you like an outcast. It's just not going to happen. Anyone that does, the mods, they are quick on that stuff. They'll take care of it. I promise you. I promise you. Because no one deserves that. No one. I don't care who you are. I don't care what kind of drug you did. I don't care if you did acid. I don't care if you did coke. I don't care if you did heroin. I don't care if you did meth. I don't care if you did Molly. I don't care if you do pot. I don't care what you did or what you're doing. It's not my place to judge you. It's my place to help you. That's the way I see it. So let's get YouTube pulled up here. Give me a second, you guys. Hey, King, how you doing today? Angry Tina, the neighbor. What is up, dear? Good to see you. Thank you for showing your support, Tina. Means the world to me, dear. It really does. Shauna. There are some of you out there know what I'm talking about on, being judged. And I don't want, Tina, if you can stick around a minute. I know you stay busy, but I would really like to get your opinion on this. I got a message from someone that's going through the recovery, process. It's only been 3 days and they're doing good, but well, let me read the message to you that they sent to me, and hopefully you can collaborate on this, Tina, and tell them how to best handle this. It says, Dear Lounge, today is my 3rd day from walking away from the drugs. Now that I've not been doing the drugs, even only being a few days, I can see the damage that it's done in my life. It has destroyed my life. It has destroyed my friendships. It has destroyed my family. And I don't want that anymore. I want to do better with my life. And I know that if I don't get away from the drugs, my life will never turn around for the better. But I have a problem. And I hope you guys can give me your advice on how I can deal with this. My best friend of 22 years is highly addicted to heroin and also even cocaine. They won't stop. And they keep asking me to just take another hit, just take another line, take another bump. And I'm tired of it. I love my friend so much. And I feel like I'm neglecting my best friend. I'm walking away from my best friend. and I don't know how to handle this. I don't know what to do to get her the help that she needs. She's been on drugs just as long as I have, but it's not connecting with her yet. She's not seeing the reality. I'm going to guess it's because she's not been sober enough to see what it's really done. Oops, to see what it's really done to her. My best friend used to have a good job, drove brand new cars, had a $500,000 home, and now they have nothing. We have nothing. How can I help her without destroying our relationship? I don't know what to do. Ooh, goodness. I'm going to need to go to the chat on this one. I'm going to need the loungers' help on this one because that's a tough situation. What do you guys think? What do you guys feel? Tina, what would you do in that scenario? I think Tina makes a very good point. If it is your best friend, it would be disrespectful of your best friend to say, "Hey, come and do another, do another hit, do another, if it's your best friend, they shouldn't be trying to get you to do it again. Um, Sometimes it's hard to walk away. Sometimes that's the only choice that you got. Now, I don't know if you've ever, tried to get your friend to go to rehab, but I'm going to tell you, it won't do no good. I don't think it does any good for us to go to someone else and drag them to rehab because what are they going to do? They're going to sign themselves out and go right back to it. I think. So you can go through the chat here and look at what others have said. I like Tina's, you know, I like Tina's advice on this. I feel like, you know, hey Marie, how are you? Good to see you. And I'll tell you what else Tina said here to Anonymous that was asking the question. She says, don't make excuses um, to why you want to use again. Don't look back at the past and what it destroyed. I like that, Tina. Look at the future and what it can bring. And she says, I think you'll be okay. And that's so true. I've said this before, even in some other podcasts. I did one that was kind of, it was, I don't know, I thought it was good because I spoke about, walking life backwards. We can't go through life walking backwards all the time, right? You walk backwards, you're going to run into everything. You're going to, risk hurting yourself and all this stuff. So the point being, like Tina says, don't look behind you. You got to look forward and look at what your life can really be in a positive manner, in a positive way. Because as long as we sit back and we look back on all the things that we did wrong or all the things we've been through, and that's all we focus on, you're going to be doing the little merry-go-round thing. And it's just going to go on and on and on. And you're just going to keep on falling. It's like a record that just keeps on skipping, flip, flip, flip. You're just going to keep on falling. So you're going to have to be the stronger person here. I think that if your friend really is your best friend and they see that you're not dealing with none of that nonsense anymore, maybe they will follow you, you know? But if they don't, want any help at all. And I feel like they don't right now because, I mean, they're trying to get you to use again. That is so disrespectful to sit there and be like, hey, it's your third day, but hey, come on over and we'll just, we'll bump one off. I mean, come on, man. That's not what a friend does. So I would go with Tina's advice. Let's see what King said. King said, my heroin addiction actually helped me in life to learn what I did wrong. Yeah. King is pretty much saying, he kind of saw what he was, what he did wrong. For, obviously, and hopefully, King, you've been able to get away from that life and move forward for the better. And I wish you the best of luck. You always just got to stay positive. I honestly, guys, I know I say it a lot, and some people might get tired of me saying it, but positivity and just having a positive mindset, I really think is a really good medicine for, doing better in your future. I think, once I started using that positive mindset for myself, I know it changed everything in my life. Everything. Hell, I ended up going to, college. The very first time I went to college was in Washington. And I was out there for over a year, 14 months. And I was taking computer science out there. And then after that, then I came back and, now I'm in law school and all this, but it was all because of being positive. So, I'm doing pretty good, Marie. I'm doing pretty good. Let's see what you said, Marie. What's going on with you, Marie? You need to smile, girl. Smile, smile, smile. Like Shauna said, sometimes you got to change your lifestyle. If it's a lifestyle where it's brought you nothing but bitterness and sadness and pain and suffering, sometimes you do got to change who you are and the style that you're living. Good point, Shauna. Very good point. I like that. I think that anybody that's been through drugs, you know, anybody, I think there's always going to be that taste of addiction in their mind, but you just got to push it away. Anytime you feel it, you just got to push it away. And, maybe not everybody feels that, but I feel like the addiction, there's always going to be that, them times where you're like, that was good. You're going to know not to do it again, but there's always going to be the moments where, your mind will try to make you think about it again. And you just got to keep pushing forward. That is all you can do. I am a big believer that if you don't want to change, you're not going to change. I do believe that. Well, that ain't no good, Marie. Hopefully your knee gets better and your ankle gets better. I tell you what, there's a couple of types of pain that I just hate. Number one, I think the worst pain ever that I've ever experienced is a toothache. I think a toothache is the worst. Like, because a toothache can really mess with you. It can mess with it can make your eyes water. It can make your face sore. It can do a lot of stuff, you know. So I would say the worst pain is a toothache, especially when it got, you know, wisdom teeth and all that. The second, I think the knee pain is just horrible, horrible. No matter what way you move it, no matter what you do, it's like it doesn't go away. It stays there until it's ready to leave. So I don't know about you guys, but that's how I see it. By the way, I want to thank Tina. Tina, thank you for your support. On the side, you had messaged me a little bit about stuff that was going on, you know, and I want to thank you for that. I appreciate it. Shauna, you know, you as well. And then everybody else, as far as the mods and supporters, you guys have been super supportive. And I love the heck out of all of you. You guys are wonderful, wonderful people. You really are. Um, I don't know what was going on yesterday. I tried to upload a video. I worked on it all day trying to get it uploaded. It was only an 8-minute video. So I finally got fed up with it and just went live last night. I'm guessing some of you saw it. Maybe some of you didn't. Uh, you know, I got fed up. I got fed up and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to tell it how I see it. And so that's what I did. I pulled a Tina D. I spoke what was on my mind, and who cares who saw, you know, who thinks what. That's what I did last night. I don't know how many was around, how many was in the shadows, but I got fed up with it. So, so in the title, the reason the title is what it is, because I got another person here that was, we're going to keep anonymous as well, that said, how do you feel about the crimes on drugs? Oops, where'd it go? How do you feel about the crimes on drugs and the way that our government are putting away drug users and dealers for a very long time while serious criminals are walking the streets? How do you guys feel about that here at the lounge? Do you think it should be changed? Who wants to take that first? I'm going to get somebody else's opinion first, because I think there needs to be some changes, but who wants to, anybody want to elaborate on that a little bit? I mean, I definitely agree that, you know, uh, those that get involved in drugs, they do get locked up and sent away for a long time. Some just get right back out, but I can see where you're going with that. Let's see what we got on the chat. Marie Dove says, I don't know the laws in the USA. Well, I'll tell you this much, Marie. There's a lot of people that's, you know, been arrested for drug dealing and stuff like that. And there's a lot of them that's doing serious time over it. You know, look, I seen a guy a couple years ago. He had a wooden, it's not, I don't know what you call it, but it's for construction, scaffolding or something. Anyways, a big piece of stuff, and beat the crap out of somebody with it. He did no jail time at all. He got probation. He got probation. And I don't agree with that, especially when, if you get a charge like, you know, anything that's got to do with, you know, a deadly weapon or attempted murder or anything like that, I believe the only place you need to go is behind bars, which obviously attempted murder is a lot more serious than assault, you know, with a weapon or something like that. But I see it happen all the time, though. Let's see what we got. Tina says should be fairly treated. I agree, Tina. Yeah, I agree with you on that 100%, Tina. Um, Tina said something interesting here, you guys, that I think makes sense. If you didn't vote, you don't have a right in the say of what goes on. I agree with that. You know, if you're not voting for anything or anyone, I mean, really, the only thing we're able to do, anyways, even with a vote, you know, at the end of the day, it's just going to be opinions, you know, unless you really get it down to where people are really voting on changing the law, then then you'll see changes. But yeah, I agree with you, Tina. Let's see. Hey, Ben, how are you, brother? I didn't even see you. There's some good chats here, too, to the one that wrote talking about this. You're going to need to come back if you're not watching now and look at the chat because there's a lot of good thoughts being put into this. And I suck at trying to repeat what's wrote. Let's see. Shauna says, our county judge, he sits hard on drugs, trying to clean it up. Yeah, Marie, there's a lot of drug dealing here in the United States as well. A lot. A whole lot. Whoops. I hit a button. What'd I do? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, there we go. Give me 1 second, you guys. I need to walk over here and shut off. Or not shut off, but shut my door. So there's no interruptions here. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Let me shut this. What's there? Oh, or not. But yeah, there's a whole lot of drug crime in the United States. Really, it's everywhere. It's everywhere, to be honest. But I don't think I don't think just locking somebody up is always the answer. You know, especially when it comes to you know, the problem on drugs. I don't think just locking people up fixes that. I mean, our prisons are so overcrowded here. Most, if not all, prisons in the United States are way overcrowded. But, you know, I'm sitting right in front of my air conditioner. So um, I turned it on just a fan because when I got the air on, it makes my eyes water, my nose starts watering, and all this other bullshit. But Tina, just want to let you know I've not been able to join your live streams here in the last couple of days. I have been extremely busy with uh, internship stuff and school and all that. But I do try to get in every opportunity. I'd really like to come on one with you guys sometime. If you guys would ever want the company, I'd be glad to come on. I mean, that's up to you guys, but I would love to just come on and I mean, you know, I know I've said it before and Tina, I understand, you know, you don't want people to start on me, but they've already started, you know. There's it's it's okay because they're on anybody that they can. They're they don't care. They don't care. So I don't care to come on. If they start, let them start. That's you know and I must say that I think everybody's handling it pretty good, because as long as we show them that they're not going to make us feel bad or make us sit down or walk away, it's not going to happen. And I think everybody's doing pretty damn good with that. I don't know what's went on in the last few days, if anything big's happened, but I'm very sorry about that, Shauna. I am very, very sorry that that happened to your brother. And, um, obviously I didn't want to strike anything up to bring back memories on that. So I'm very sorry that you went through that. I'm very sorry for your loss. I really am. And I'm sure everybody is that's here. It's never easy. It's never easy. Yeah, exactly. Marie, I think I'm saying your name right. Yeah, I am. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Just bullies and people that have no life. I mean, honestly, if the only thing that you got time for is to pick on other people, you really must be living a very, very boring and lonely life. That is, that's all I can come up with on that. And it's good to see you again, Koopa King. Not seen you for a while. So good to see you. Most definitely. Okay, Marie. Just wanted to make sure. So, to Anonymous, I my answer on your question is going to be pretty simple. I think that there's a lot of laws that need to be looked at. Some need to be changed, some need to be wiped out, but the chances of that happening is pretty slim. Pretty slim. I've been doing a lot of studying on rehab centers and also jails and stuff like that. And all of them are doing the same thing. Someone to come in that's been, doing drugs, that's, addicted badly to drugs. And they think that, well, we lock them up for 30 days, then we'll put them out on probation and they'll do better. It doesn't work. Doesn't work. And one of the problems is, these people's never really experienced any of it on, being in someone else's shoes. So that they can't fully understand that. But it's just pretty amazing the numbers that I've gotten back on the programs and stuff that jails are coming up with, and the, the recovery process. That the numbers are pretty sad. Pretty sad. What's up, KG? How are you? Good to see you. I'm sorry to hear that, King. Yeah, I think almost everybody has had some sort of connection in drugs in one way or another. Either a family member or a friend, or, you know, crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy. Good to hear, KG. I'm glad you're doing good today. It's awesome. I'm doing pretty good myself. Just been really busy. I got another quiz coming up here in about 4 or 5 days, and then I got a final quiz I got to do, and then my summer class will be over. And then, like, soon as summer school's over, get a couple weeks off, and then back to school again. Blah blah blah. No, I don't mind. I like being where I'm at. The achievements that I've accomplished. Um, it's pretty amazing with some of the stuff that I've been able to do since I've been in college. You know, I started college and we put this group together for anyone that was, anyone that is disabled or has any kind of challenges, um, or anyone that wants to help others that do have challenges. And, I put the group together. I didn't think it was going to be nothing that was going to be a huge impact, but it has really affected things in a positive way. And I'm just amazed with the outcome of it. And really, it's just getting started. We're getting ready to go from being a group to an organization, and that takes a lot. It's a lot of work, a lot of support, but it's well worth it. Well worth it. Because obviously, every college, they got to have special accommodations for anyone that's disabled, but they don't have anything for just people that don't really have a legal disability on paper, but they have, these different challenges and stuff like that. They don't have anything to help them. So that's why I started the group, because if they had that support, they would go through college a lot easier and they'd be happier. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But yeah. I got my big red going here today. Got to have my big red. You know how that goes. By the way, if you guys, as a member of the lounge, if you have any ideas, like something that you think would be really cool to put on our merch, a design or just an idea, feel free to send us your ideas. I want you guys to be a part of it. I want you guys to feel, you know, you know, notice that you guys matter. Your opinions matter. What you guys think, that matters. Your ideas, we can take them ideas and we can, put it into action. So if you've got an idea, by all means, let us know. I believe next month, for the month of August, we might even do something where you can get a mug with obviously the logo on it, but also your name. Okay. So if you want a mug with the logo, with your name or your initials, or you want to say something, the month of August, I'm going to get with my designers, the ones that make all this happen and put it in the action to where you can be specific on the mug or a shirt. I got to get with them. That's why we're going to wait until August to really start doing it. And we're going to do it for 1 month where you can actually get a custom t-shirt or a custom mug. All right. With the logo. The logo still will be there. What? Hold on 1 second, you guys. Hold on. All right. Sorry about that. I had to get reminded about uh, what we're doing here today. And I might do a video and show y'all. But yeah, what I will do is I'll tweet out a link so you guys can click on that. And then what you'll be able to do is it'll take you to a contact form and you'll be able to put your info in there, send it to us, and then I will put it in the right hands for that. I still got to, speak with the designer, see what all it takes to make that happen. There is a chance it might raise the price a little bit, but it's just that, we want to do something that will be unique to you. So you're not just going to have the same mug that everybody else has or the same shirt. You'll have one that might, have your name on it or your initials or a quote that you want on it. So, yeah, it's going to be cool. Exciting. I believe the link is down below as well. So if you want to look at that stuff, you can. And I've got some other ideas in August. I'm not going to say nothing yet, because I don't want to hear the trolls run their mouth. The bullies, they might get upset. Colder than they are. Shit. Anyways, I'm going to be cooking on the grill. We're going to be doing some barbecue chicken on the grill. So I got to go get that grill ready here shortly. I want to thank you guys for coming today, showing your support. Shauna, KG, King, Marie, Ben, Tina, all you guys. Did I miss somebody? I believe I already said Shauna. Let's see. Miss Lady Miranda. How you doing, baby girl? Linda, how you doing? Linda, I love you, girl. Miranda, I love you too. Um, but yeah, I just thought it was a cool idea. Let's see. Potato Head, how you doing, buddy? But yeah, Linda, I'm doing okay. I mean, if you guys haven't listened to it yet, go listen to the live stream I did last night. I did have the chat turned off. I'm sure that pissed off the haters, but I don't care. If I want to turn the chat off, I will. But it was just time that I spoke up. I got tired of hearing all this BS childish stuff, and I'm like, all right, I got to speak up. I got to talk about this. So if you guys did not didn't hear it last night, go listen to it. It's pretty good. It's not bad. I didn't cuss anybody out, but I definitely spoke how I felt. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, guys. Yeah, Miranda. I'm going to be getting with you because for design ideas and stuff like that. That way we can kind of connect, and you can, you know, really all of us need to get together. The ones that are designing and doing work and stuff, we'll all get together. Maybe I'll do a conference call where we can all connect. Because obviously I don't give out phone numbers, you know. Let's see what. That's right. Boss up, baby. Uh, Miss Lady Miranda. Can I steal the personal and say, you know, um, I went, when I went live last night, I spoke very clear on that whole, they had this whole copycat thing going. And I'm like, people need to grow the up, man. They need to grow up because nobody be copying nobody. And any designs that we use come from our very own uniqueness. And even if it came from someone that used to be here, they did it, they allowed it, they got paid to do it. So, you know, no reason for anybody to be hating on anybody. That's like I said last night, though. There might be a lot of people that, well, I'm going to do a screenshot to prove you this, prove you that. I'm like, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. But everybody that knows me done knows that, it's not the way the haters put it out there. So we ignore them and just keep doing what we do. And that's just how it is. The loungers and boss up, a lot of great people that ain't put up no BS. We ain't going to put up with that BS. Hell no. Anyways, guys, thank you for coming. I do got to go cook on the grill. If I was at 1,000 subscribers, eventually we'll get there. But I could go live while I'm cooking on the grill. But we got to get that 1,000. So y'all keep on sharing. Hopefully we'll get there before Christmas. No, I'm playing. We'll get there. We'll eventually get there. We will. I mean, if you go by what the hateful people say, the bullies, they say it's all, it's all BS, even who we have now. But, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Just saying. All right. I'm going to get out of here for now. Hopefully you guys go look at the merch. Like I said, month of August, we're going to do some custom stuff. And, yeah, anything you get, it helps us out. And, I know I get it. The prices are a little higher than I guess what others are, but there's got to be a little bit, it takes work to do all this. So, yeah, and that doesn't mean we won't do discounts and stuff like that. So I'm outie. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you guys. And just remember, if you are going through drug addiction, if you are fighting the fight to stay away from it, just keep a positive mindset. Don't let anybody drag you back to it. And just keep going forward. All right. I love you guys. Miranda, Linda, Shauna, Tina, Ben, RP, all y'all out there, King, Marie, all of you. I don't think Stacy and Bambi, I don't see them, but anyways, I love all you guys. You guys rock. I'm outie.